listening to the Morning After podcast.
I'm waiting on Glenn Plummer to play Pat Bev in a movie.
You see, Pat's not gonna have us on his podcast. You saw how he did the those reporters. He's like, "You listen to my podcast?" And she said, "Oh no." He goes, "I can't answer your question."
I can't.
He said
argue
that.
with Pat.
Yeah. I love Patrick Beverly. I listen.
You want that guy on your team?
No, he's the guy you want on your team.
Yeah.
He's a goon. He's the smallest goon in NBA history.
I'm actually shocked no team has been able to utilize him on a championship run. Because I think like guys like that, like who know how to lock up somebody and like who can be a pest. I'm shocked actually he doesn't have a championship
Well, he
ring.
would have had one this year if the Bucks didn't hire Doc Rivers to coach.
Yeah, it's not Doc's fault. Not Doc's fault.
Guys, I'm doing the best I can.
Not Doc's fault. We have a buddy Trey. Trey, who doesn't call him. He's a huge Clippers fan.
Yeah.
Huge Clippers fan. LA guy. He goes. He don't deserve to be called Doc. I'm calling that nigga Glenn.
Glenn.
His real name.
I'm calling him Glenn.
I'm gonna call him Clay.
Oh my God.
Wait,
call him
Pat
Clay.
didn't win. No, when the Timberwolves won 2-3 seasons ago, they celebrated. Remember, they celebrated.
Well, they won the play-in or something.
Oh,
like
that
the
was
first
the.
round.
Oh, okay, sorry. They
When
celebrated like
they
they
got
won.
into the playoffs.
Yeah. I thought that was when they won.
Like this wasn't a losing season for the Lakers. They're the first in tournament season champions ever.
I take that.
I can't see them putting that in the Hall of Fame as a stat one day. Just in the middle of the season, we decided to have a championship game.
So you're the mid-season champion. That's interesting.
Mid-season champion.
Oh,
So,
man.
but Bronny got drafted.
Yep.
And you said
That's his. The money that he make gonna come out of LeBron's check, so it'll be an allowance. He'll be the first NBA player to get a 5-year allowance deal.
he don't get benched. He get timed out.
Get timed out.
Put on punishment.
God. You know if Bron don't play that night, Bronny don't play.
That's oh my God, that'd be hilarious.
Right?
What'd be funny if he suited up like LeBron.
Yo.
He just put his jersey on. It's the same last name.
He not gonna use baby powder. He gonna use like a Q-tip or something.
He gonna throw some household item.
Something he gonna throw up in there.
Throwing Q-tips into the crowd.
Yeah, like something small and dangerous. That dangerous.
He just starts throwing like garlic or onion powder and everyone's like,
Pop rocks.
Pop Rocks.
Yeah, he'll throw
Love
Pop
a
Rocks.
Shout out to Pop Rocks.
Pop Rocks. Thanks for Pop Rocks for giving us early form of diabetes early in life when they told us to put it inside of a Coca-Cola bottle and drink it, make your nose bleed.
So we are here today. This is the Morning After podcast. If you're just tuning in, you obviously know it. You obviously know Kyle, the legend Shevrin.
hello.
Today we got a very special guest on this episode. One of the funniest, if not the funniest person that I know that I've ever met. This man here is a comedic genius. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. Maronzio Vance.
You know what's weird about that intro?
What?
Because I believe you sincerely mean what you say. The audience is going to be like, who the fuck is he?
Yeah, that's on you, nigga.
Now
And
it's time to cook. You gotta
That's
cook
on you,
now.
guys.
You see what he just did?
That's on you, nigga.
That's on you, nigga. It's like, but says the guy who has beat me out for New Girl, Date Night. What was the other show you did? The Guild?
Oh man, the Guild.
The Guild.
Yeah, they come
Like, I don't think either one of us wanted it, but he was on a hot streak at the time.
Yeah, I was like, I'll take it.
Lamorne was killing, like, commercials. Like, he sold every product there is to sell. And you work for, like, BMO now?
Yeah.
What's that?
BMO?
Black Men Only?
I wish. Wait, not like that.
But you get what I'm saying. So,
Yeah.
That. But I believe I was the first person to come to you and ask you to do a YouTube video.
Yes.
Because I did that video about how the skit was about how I don't like Ja Rule.
Damn, Ja Rule's been taking shots. Like last week's episode, he took a shot.
He deserved it. Have
This
you heard
week
of,
he's
like,
taking a shot.
Oh, he got to take it. Pug got to catch it. But I did a video about how I would be mad if somebody gave me Ja Rule CDs as a gift.
Yes.
Like, like, yo, man, so thank you. Because the scenario was somebody's car stalled. They need to use the phone. They come to my house to use the phone, and they just want to thank me, and they give me Ja Rule CDs. I'm like, How do you think this is a gift? The whole collection? Who wants the whole? Who's ever say, yo, if anybody out there got the whole Ja Rule catalog, please get at me.
Yeah.
Because that's what I've been looking for. I've been looking for Vice City box set, but not Ja Rule box set.
Do you remember Ja Rule in that movie Half Past Dead with Steven Seagal? Have you guys ever seen that prison movie?
I've seen the poster for it, and that was enough
to say no. I'm not seeing this movie.
God. Steven Seagal is the stiffest action hero I've ever seen in my life.
I never understood his maneuvers, his movements. They seem fake.
Now, as he's gotten older, he's very stiff. He used to be athletic, but now he does. It's called chair jitsu. Where he never gets out of a chair and just beats people up. I swear, we'll roll some clips.
So they got to put him in Dangerous Minds as a school teacher, just beating everybody ass behind a desk. He never get up.
How often do you get in a fight where you just tell people, you know what, I'm just going to sit and I'm going to take you guys out.
Come to me.
Come to me in a fight?
Can you imagine him in a bar fight and him going, hold on. He goes inside and brings a chair out.
And sits outside. Like,
sits downstairs.
Now let's begin.
Now I'm ready.
What?
I'm telling you, you guys gotta watch it. It's amazing, actually. It's amazing.
I beat his ass with another chair.
You know what's funny about our business? We take people that are hot at the moment and we just put them in shit. Mm-hmm. Ja Rule shouldn't have been in shit. Like, there's no movie, there's no script out there where you're like, you know what this fucking movie is missing? A little bit of Ja. Ja will get this in the... Ja. It's going to get us to the promised land. You don't understand. And make him do the whole soundtrack like Prince did for Batman. It makes so much sense that we should not do it. Everybody out there that greenlit a project with Ja Rule, career should be questioned.
Well, hold on. He was in Fast.
He's in one of the biggest franchises of all time, if not the biggest.
What, Fast and Furious?
Yes.
Yeah, but he
For a whole movie?
He did one movie and then he didn't do the rest
Wait a
because he
minute.
wanted more money.
Was he in Tokyo Drift?
No, he's in the original.
That's Bow Wow.
He's Monica.
He's like, it's not how you stand by your car. This is how you drive it. Right?
No, that's
That sounds like a Ford commercial.
it's not how you stand by a car. It's how you race your car.
Yeah.
Remember that.
Remember that.
Yeah. That Ja Rule said that?
Yeah, dude.
You shouldn't know that by heart.
Bro, what?
Fast
Come
and
on.
Furious,
Fast
bro.
and Furious?
So hold on, was Ludacris in the first job? In the first
No.
one?
No, he replaced. They were like, like what you said, we need another rapper. Maybe no one will notice.
They got a rapper and an R&B singer.
Imagine you got to think. You got to thank Ja Rule for your career.
Imagine Ludacris give him a text every Christmas. I sent you another gift. Thank you again for being dumb and asking for too much money.
You don't think Kim Kardashian doesn't do it to Ray J? Allowance sent.
Yeah. No, I heard a rumor
Okay.
that Ray J gets 5% of everything Kim Kardashian gets.
I want it to be true. Like, I want it to be like Bobby Bonilla true. Like, every year he get $1 million. You know Bobby Bonilla?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
From the Mets?
From the Mets. He gets $1 million until, like, the sun loses energy or something. But I would love to believe that every time Kim Kardashian money goes, it just goes to Ray J.
Ching.
And I don't even want Ray J to have nothing nice. I just like the idea that that's a possibility.
Yo, I'm telling you, if you put it down in a sex tape, you build her up.
Yeah.
He took one for the team.
He did. But Ray J doing good now. Is he got Tronics? Is that his new app?
Tronics?
He was just on Shannon Sharp.
He was
on Club Shay Shay.
He was on Club Shay Shay.
Yeah.
Shout out Ray J. If you Maronzio want to do a sit down,
Maybe a YouTube video.
bro, we gotta have you sit down and interview Ja Rule. And it's gonna be called Why, nigga.
Why, yeah. Like Holla. We call the episode Holla.
Oh, man.
Why he don't have a podcast called Holla?
He should.
You doing nothing.
No, he prepping for what's that fest?
Fire Festival 2?
You ain't doing nothing.
Yo, but how did he escape any legal stuff with the first one? That you gotta give him props for that. Because the other guy went to jail for like years.
And Ja Rule's
And Ja got off.
I'm just a pretty face.
It's just when you hear Ja Rule involved in something, you like, he didn't know what he was. It's just let it go.
What's Ja Rule's favorite bread?
Holla bread.
Holla.
I'm sorry, that was stupid. Ja Rule.
You want to hear something funny?
Yes.
He calls me during the whole New Girl audition process because they had done it twice. They had went with Damon first. Well, Gerard Carmichael had got it first, and Gerard was like, "I'm destined for bigger and better things. I don't want that check."
This is almost accurate, but
To a degree.
this is ballpark.
Look, playing around.
Yeah.
Whatever. Just like the Ray J thing. I don't think it's true.
Yeah.
But I want to believe it.
Yeah.
Right? So Gerard, then Damon, and then you get it. And then while I had to go back in a second time, and you were like, don't worry about it. And I'm like, what? It's good. Don't worry about it. I got it. It's good. What? Don't worry about it. It's okay. But go ahead. I was like, motherfucker.
Oh, you said that to him.
Yeah, he
before
said that to
went
me.
into his
No,
audition.
don't even try it. Don't even. You good.
Damn.
Here's the
That's
thing about.
confidence right
well,
there.
that audition was the most unique. Obviously, I think I had 15 total auditions for that show.
Really?
15. That was the thing that I thought I was gonna get it, and that I knew for a fact I wasn't, and then I knew for a fact I was, and then I knew for a fact I wasn't. It was a lot of that because they kept making me read. Because in the beginning, the audition was for Coach,
Right.
for Damon's role, before Damon got it. And I came in the audition dressed all weird as shit. I had on some cutoff shorts because the script said he was wearing jeggings, so I bought some jeans, cut them off. They were like, what the fuck? What you doing? They were like, what the fuck is he doing? And they said they liked the audition, but they didn't like me. So they didn't call me back. They were like, so then finally they were going through the rounds again and was like, we want to bring Lamorne back in, but have him dress normal, like a real human being. And so came back in. They go and do the whole, it doesn't go my way. They then want to see, I forget the beginning processes for Coach so much, but between Gerard, the whole Gerard thing was, I had to test against, I forget who else, but Gerard was part of that test.
Okay.
Gerard just didn't come to the test. He was like, because what happens is when you come to a test, you have to sign a contract. So if they do go with him, he's obligated
Right.
for 7 seasons, 7 years. But his stand-up was like going like this, and he was being mentored by Chappelle and Neil Brennan and those guys. So he was like, man, stand-up is his passion. So he wanted to take a shot at that because it's not every day that you get mentors that are Chappelle and
Yeah,
Neil
the
Brennan.
GOAT. Yeah.
So you're like, all right. So he went and did that, and it worked out for him. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Who knows what would have happened if he was also on New Girl? He could have done both.
But he chose his own.
He chose his own path. You know what I'm saying? So he's like a self-generator in that. And then once I started going down the Winston, like they hired Damon because on that day we were testing. It was me, Damon, whatever. I booked another show. I got offered another show.
The Assistant
The Assistants
on CBS.
on CBS.
You and TJ Miller.
Yep.
And Heather Locklear.
Yep.
I forgot
And
the
David
others.
Henry.
David, that's it.
Sarah Wright, yep. And Jason Jones from The Daily Show, yeah. So I was like, oh, bird in the hand. I can't go and test for something because they might not give it to me.
Right.
And CBS was like, if you test and you don't accept our offer, we're going to go through with our test. And I could just lose out to a better person on the CBS. So I could be left with no show.
Damn.
So I was like, I'll take the offer. That same day that I said yes to the offer, I'd signed the contract. Fox then came back and said, if we make Lamorne an offer, will he accept it? But we were trying to get them to do that before the test. But they were like, he's a no-name actor. Nobody knows him. Why would we make him an offer?
Right.
It was like, well, because somebody else is making him an offer. And you do like him. You just might not like him the most, but you do like him.
Right.
So they were like, no. So they did their test, didn't find who they wanted, came back, offered me. I said I couldn't do it.
Oh God. Oh, and Woke. We both auditioned
We both auditioned for Woke.
for Woke.
Yeah.
Woke. God, Woke. I didn't even like the audition process. I didn't. I just didn't.
You didn't like it?
I just didn't. It stunk. I was going down like this just stinks.
The process was weird for me too.
It was, right?
Yeah.
What's the weirdest? What's the most like, oh my God, I can't. What's the oh my fucking God audition for you? Like, I went through some shit for this.
Ooh, it's got to be New Girl because it was 15 auditions. So
Yeah, that's
it's
crazy.
either that or Woke was weird because Woke, first it was a meeting with Mo, the director, and I was like, okay, cool. But originally Woke, I think, was for Jermaine Fowler. So I think when they created the show, they wanted Jermaine. They had Jermaine in mind. And I love Jermaine. Jermaine's the homie. I think he's dope. But they hired a new director, and he was like, I can't just inherit an actor.
Right.
He's like, I want to open it up. And I think Jermaine had a deal with CBS where he was going off to
he
like
did
create.
Superior Donuts too. Yeah.
So he was going off to create some other stuff anyway. So it was like, okay, well, we'll open back up. Had a meeting with him, thought it was good. Okay, I'm good to go. Nope. Mo was like, yeah, man, I'm still gonna need you to come in and read. And I was like, damn, why I do all this? I had to sit down and eat lunch with you? I'm nervous as hell. I'm like,
My audition was Cuz Bros for CBS.
What is that? Is that
Jeff Stoltz was going to be the lead on the show.
Okay.
He was the lead on Enlisted that I was on for
That's
Fox.
right, yeah.
So what happened with Cuz Bros was I had just had my appendix taken out. Got out of the hospital, and they were like, yo, we're going to test in 3 days. I had been in the hospital for 7 days.
Oh, shit.
And I went to my agent sent me the audition. He knew I had been in the hospital for 7 days. But when I got out, he texted the temperature to me and was like, how you feeling? I'm like I just got out of the hospital. You want to go out for something? What is wrong with you, man? And he sent me out for this audition. I got staples in my stomach.
Damn.
And auditioned and went straight to producers and then tested for it. But just like with New Girl, I didn't think they knew what they wanted. Because in my test, it was me, Damon, Bobby Lee,
Same with New Girl, Bobby Lee.
and some random theater guy I had never seen before. They had flown in from New York. And I'm like, y'all don't know what y'all want.
Y'all
This is
just
The Bachelor. Y'all go. Y'all don't know, you don't even know who to get a rose to right now. So yeah, because bro, straight out of the hospital 3 days later.
Which do you prefer? You prefer being on camera, acting? Do you prefer writing? Because you've written for some dope stuff too. Or do you prefer being on stage?
I'm happier on stage because no one can control it. You know what I mean? There's no agent, there's no manager, there's no director saying, I'm not sharing the stage with anybody. I don't have to wait for somebody's line or someone to feel like they're in the mood to do the character. It's just me. Ideally, I'm a huge fan of like my Mount Rushmore. Donald Glover is on my Mount Rushmore because I don't think there's anything better than Atlanta. Ricky Gervais is on my Mount Rushmore. I don't think there's anything better than Extras. Extras is like, you ever watch Extras?
A few episodes. Of it.
It's the most uncomfortable, delicious watch ever. It's like, God, why do they do this to them? Like somebody wrote this on purpose and they're doing it?
Yeah.
Thank you, right? Larry David, of course. Like just that uncomfortableness, this social anarchist that he is. I enjoy that. Ideally, that's what I would like to do, but write for myself. Because I've written for other people and it's not appreciated, one. Two, there's no like, you did something good for me. Let me open some, like, so no, I'm just.
So your Mount Rushmore is 3 people so far. If you want to put me on there, that's cool. You don't have to.
I mean,
Appreciate it if you did.
I mean, you be like Lou Williams, you be like coming off the bench, like the 6th man of the year.
Like I'm Lou Will.
Hey, Lou Wills, he should be in the Hall of Fame.
Lou Williams should be in the Hall of Fame for so many things.
Yes.
So many things. I mean, so many.
So many things. Also, I have an idea for you. It just popped in my head. You're from North Carolina?
Charlotte, North
You're
Carolina.
from North Carolina. North Carolina is in the South. And do they have similarities to Atlanta? Because if you want, I can get on the phone, call Donald. I don't have his number anymore, but I can find it.
and do a show called North Carolina?
Starring you, right? Donald and I'll produce it, starring you.
You and Donald gonna produce it,
Yeah.
even though you haven't talked to him about it yet?
Yeah.
And you don't have his number?
Yeah, I'm gonna get his number though.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna get it.
Light work. That's
light
Hulu,
work. I can get
Hulu.
Donald's number. Donald, give me your number, nigga.
This definitely sounds like a Hollywood pitch, but go ahead.
Yeah. So then you are Larry David-esque. Because since I've known you, you give off. I've known you before I knew who Larry David was. But then once I knew who Larry David was, I was like, I know a nigga just like that. It is Maronzio. This man has a problem with Ja Rule from afar. He's never met Ja Rule, but he has. You have a series called that I find to be one of the funniest things called Puffy is Poison. He knew.
I knew Puffy wasn't shit before everybody else knew.
It was heavily opinionated about it, like from a decade and a half ago.
I shot a video in 2008 with a comedian named Will Hatcher from Miami. I was doing the Miami Improv with Godfrey. The young guy came up to me. He was like, "Yo, you should just do a rant." And I was like, "What the fuck is a rant?" He was like, "Just talk about something you passionate about." And at the time, I was like, "I fucking hate Puff Daddy right now." I hate Puff Daddy for all these reasons. And I listed all these reasons why I hated Puffy. And all of them became true. All of it was true.
Yes.
I'm the Simpsons of hip hop.
Yes.
I prophesized the downfall and the evil of Mordor. The Puffy's in Mordor. The eyes, Sauron, all this shit. Just looking around, take that, blasting people with his eye. That guy. I also do this thing called the brick wall, which I'm the meme of.
Yes.
People don't even know it.
The brick wall?
You never seen that?
The brick. If you go on your phone and go to GIFs and type in brick wall, I'm the first thing that comes up, and I don't get a dime for it. If I just got half a penny for every
funny.
image.
Where did they make this meme from?
I used to do a video series called "Talking to the Brick Wall,"
Okay.
and all I would do is just talk to the brick wall, like John Oliver talks to the audience about.
This one right there?
That's me. I have a little.
We'll put it up.
I have a little brother T-shirt on because my cousin is a little brother. But I did a video with me just talking to brick wall about common sense shit, and it went viral. And then someone made a meme out of it. I just saw it one day, and somebody's like, "Is this you?" And I was like, "Yes." And how the fuck did you do that? Like, why am I moving? Right? I sound like an old guy when they said, "What's a meme?"
What's this on the computer?
It's a moving picture.
How you do this? This is Oregon Trail.
This one of them flip book pictures.
Yeah. So I did that series of videos, and then that meme came out of it, and I don't know what to do with it. Like I was going to do a comedy tour, just like talking to the brick wall, because you seen the stand up. So it's like I just had this whole thing of like when men try to express themselves and no one receives it. It's like you talking to a brick wall. Because you could be, a woman could say, "Please be vulnerable with me. Tell me how you feel." And you could tell them. And they be like, "That's not how you feel." Then why did you ask me to tell you how I feel just so you could tell me that's not how you feel?
Yeah.
That's what we used to do to our parents. Help me with my homework. 2 + 2 is 4. That's not what it is. Then why the fuck are you asking me?
Yes.
You the one who don't know, dumbass. Sent you to school for 4 hours, 5 hours a day. You come back knowing nothing. Get the fuck out of here.
So your stand up, a lot of your stand up, or a good part of it, is about relationships,
Dating.
about dating, about relationships.
I am the Steve Harvey of relationship advice. Neither one of us should be telling anybody anything.
Survey say it.
Steve Harvey wrote a book on how to make a relationship work, and he has cheated on everyone. I don't know
That's
if
how you make
the
it work.
source is credible.
That's how you make it work.
That's how you make it work.
You gotta cheat.
But I talk about relationships because as a man in my 40s, I've seen you mess up in your 20s, you mess up in your 30s, you try to correct it in your 40s so you can enjoy the rest of life. I've done a lot of trauma bonding, dating somebody because I'm like, "Oh, you broken? Let's be broke together, bitch."
Yeah.
Right? I have done a lot of broken dating.
Yeah.
And you end up being the bad guy regardless. Even
Right.
if both of y'all are broken, then be like, "But you more broken than me. You knew I was broken." I'm like, "Yes, that's why I chose you."
Yeah.
But why? Because I want to be broken with somebody too.
It's misery loves company.
God.
Yeah.
Are you normally the ender? Like, do you end?
Oh no,
them?
no. I don't know how to break up.
Oh, So you just kind of let it
I set myself on
ride.
fire and just like run into some water.
Same with me.
Just set myself on fire. Like, oh my God. I'm like, don't worry about me. It wasn't meant to be. And I just dive in the water. He's like, I'm going to go get help.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
I used to say that I wanted to write a book called The Art of Self-Sabotage because I didn't realize that's what I was doing in relationships because I didn't know how to break up. I still don't really. I would just kind of slowly disappear.
Join me.
Yes.
So I got a blog I put out. Self-Sabotage Awareness Day.
Yes.
We should do Self-Sabotage Awareness Day. When we don't know that we are sabotaging a relationship, we have to bring awareness to people bringing
Yes.
self-sabotageness to their
Oh,
relationship.
100%. I'm one of those weirdos that a girl would be like, so what is it? Like, what's going on? And I'd be like, I don't know, nothing. I'll be right back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll just
No,
be-
not the I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Give me a day. Give me.
Well, didn't you write a letter one time where you started with, well, gal?
I said, there's no easy way to say this, gal. And then my sister was like,
Gal?
Alicia was like, you better.
What year was it the Puritan time?
This was recent. Nigga, last year, bro. Alicia said, I said, hey, can you read this and tell me what you think? Because I'm trying to end this thing. And she goes, let me see this. She reads it. She goes, well, there's no easy way to say this, gal. Nigga. She goes, no.
Gal?
No, gal.
Gal?
He's an old soul, dude. He's an old soul.
Gal.
I refer to women as gal, bitch.
Were you watching Yellowstone when you wrote this letter?
I don't know why. I make the joke calling women, I say gal, bitch. Whatever. I don't call women bitches. I literally feel like the way I talk to my grandmother and my mom is I say ma'am. I say ma'am, yes ma'am, no ma'am.
Yeah.
Miss, gal. I literally say gal. And some women that I date hate it.
Gal?
Gal.
Ma'am, I notice girls don't like when you say yes, ma'am.
Yeah, yes ma'am. I say
Gal?
Gal, yeah. I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe one day when I'm dating Gal Gadot and I'm cheating on her, you know what I'm saying?
Jesus
I would never call her somebody else's name. I'm always call her name. Hey, Gal.
Never heard nobody
Because if I'm dating Gal,
prophesize their infidelity.
well, if I'm dating Gal Gadot, here are the odds. Eric Benet cheated on Halle Berry, right? You don't get no better than Halle Berry.
Oh,
So
I see where this is going.
if I got Gal Gadot, the odds are.
But who else has cheated on somebody?
Who else cheated on somebody?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Steve
Like-
Harvey? No.
Who else has cheated on somebody? You're like, if that person got cheated on, then no one's safe.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Who else?
I don't know who else got cheated on.
Halle
Tom
Berry?
Brady.
Halle Berry, Tom Brady.
Who else?
Who else got cheated on?
Yeah. She got a hive and some honey.
Everybody. What are you talking about?
Beyonce.
Oh. Never mind. If Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce,
What? Who's safe?
nobody is safe.
That's why he got beat up, right? In the elevator?
In the elevator. That's why he got Steven
Seeing
Seagal.
Beyonce get cheated on is like if you are in a 1998 Sentra driving down the street and you see a 2024 Range Rover on the side of the road with car trouble, you're like, what the fuck is wrong with that car?
Yeah. And you in the beat
Because
up.
if that car can't survive the road,
Yeah.
I don't have a shot.
Yes. Yes. It's scary.
Some people don't want to admit that they're a 1998 Nissan Sentra.
I didn't dive too deep into that. So they clearly worked it out.
Yeah. Listen, I'm also a firm believer in this. There's a lot of pressure when you're public. There's a lot of pressure to respond to controversy in your own relationship to what the world wants you to do.
Right.
I would do this. I would do that. So by her forgiving him, people are like, man, what's wrong with her? She crazy. You don't know the relationship they have. You don't know the pressures that they dealing with. You don't know.
Yeah.
So my whole thing is this. If that's what they into, that's what they into. If you can cheat and she'll take you back, great. Because cheating is just it's just like, it's a mistake. It's a mistake. People make mistakes. You know what I'm saying?
For
Especially
sure.
if you're Jay-Z.
I don't know if you are selling this. It's just a mistake.
Jay-Z's in the looks department. He's right up there with Patrick Beverly, in my opinion.
Wow.
And Beyonce's way out of his league.
Can you delete me out the whole episode at this point?
Delete that.
Because I got to walk these streets, dog. I got to walk.
But
Hov is out there.
Beyonce is she's out of like there's no one in her league. I don't care which person you are.
Right.
Beyonce she far supersedes that. You know what I'm saying? So Jay-Z, I don't, he's to me, he's top 5 greatest musicians of all time, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know how great of a person you have to be to create your own category for what you are? You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like, Beyonce is beyond just famous. Like, she is her own thing.
Right.
Like, she just exists. Like, her Bitcoin currency is just her existing.
We talked about this the other day. We were like, I think Beyonce was the only answer we came close. As far as like, I could go to any city in the world, in the world, and sell out. So Michael Jackson was the only one that we came up with that could go to Russia and sell out. Michael Jackson can go to any country in Africa and sell out. Everybody knows who he is. There was a video of they were showing people in a village somewhere, and they were like in like some indigenous part of like some rainforest.
Oh yeah, third world country.
And they were like they didn't know what snow was,
but they knew who Michael Jackson
but they knew
was.
who Michael Jackson was. They literally didn't
level.
know what
It's
this
another
thing
level.
was. Snow.
That's what I'm saying. Beyonce, Michael Jackson. I'm going to throw this one in the hat. Snoop Dogg.
I mentioned Snoop Dogg too. I was like, Snoop Dogg is he's so popular, just and
Yeah.
accepted.
Snoop Dogg is the most famous rapper of all time.
I believe that.
Famous.
Yeah.
I didn't say talented.
Yeah,
I didn't say
yeah.
the best rapper. I'm talking like everybody knows what Snoop Dogg is. Everybody
Yeah.
knows what Snoop Dogg does.
Oh yeah.
Every country, somebody knows that Snoop Dogg is on this planet with them right now.
Oh
breathing.
He's more famous than Eminem?
Snoop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Snoop Dogg hangs out with the whitest white woman. Martha Stewart is like, come over to my house.
And cook.
I'm gonna cook
We
for
gonna
you.
bake.
We're gonna smoke some weed and talk about our times in jail.
Our time doing time?
Snoop Dogg was smoking weed publicly in a time where it was illegal. He didn't give a shit. Snoop Dogg would be on a movie set, high out of his mind, smoking weed. People were like, "Cool, it's Snoop Dogg. We love him because he's such a nice guy.
He's a brand.
Yeah.
There's 3 people you think about when you think about weed. There's 3 people I think about. Well, maybe 4. Snoop, Cheech and Chong, Bob Marley,
Yeah.
and give or take, it's between Willie Nelson and Seth Rogen.
That's interesting. He put Seth Rogen in there.
Because Seth Rogen is the new ambassador of it's cool to be high.
Yeah. He can't write unless he's high.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? So I'm gonna say Beyonce is the. I don't know if Snoop can go to. I believe Snoop can go to Russia, and people will love Snoop, but I don't think he would go and say I'm doing a concert and sell out 100,000 seats.
Ooh, I don't know, man.
Really?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Tough one.
That's Snoop. Because it's a dude right now in Moscow going up and down, walking down the street, drinking
Snoop Dogg.
the
Yes.
Snoop and the gin
Shizzle my nitzel.
and the
Yes.
juice.
My schnitzel.
When he said the other, yeah. To bring it full circle, if Jay had cheated on Solange, I could see her taking him back.
Are you? Oh, I don't like that angle. We can't go down that angle because
Well, because she's not Beyonce.
that's exactly why
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can't. So,
No,
because
but I could see him being able to do that to Solange.
but what you're saying is,
Yeah.
because Solange isn't as big as Jay-Z, I mean, as big as Beyonce, she's expendable or like you're not as big as you think. You're not above being cheated on.
Kyle don't go to no black events.
I'm going to XXL.
Accelerator in Chicago.
Yeah.
The XL Fest.
What's that? Is that black
It's a
people?
Black people
Yeah.
film festival, Chicago. You got to come through, bro.
Why you going?
They just need the token white dude.
Yeah, but you're not going to Essence
Kyle
Fest
ain't going.
forever. What? That's crazy talk.
No, Kyle ain't going to Essence Fest. They don't even invite me.
Like in black feminine,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like Beyonce's God
I completely agree.
and Solange is Jesus.
Oh, see, I think that's where we differ. Yeah. I agree with the first part.
Because Solange, and I'll say this into a microphone, in terms of whose music I will listen to first, I'll listen to Solange in a heartbeat.
Over who?
Beyonce.
What?
In a heartbeat. I don't even know.
I think Solange's style is more suited for like chilled out dudes that can cross genres in a way where like you could go to a speakeasy and they can play some Solange and you could be sipping on a scotch or you could just be chilling. Beyonce, come on, that means you got to turn up. Beyonce is like world. Beyonce is global. That's what I mean.
And I may get crucified even calling Solange Jesus, but if you're thinking about like Doc Rivers is why Austin Rivers was able to stay in the league.
It's not Austin's fault.
Am I wrong?
No,
Austin,
he's good. No, he's good.
Look, listen. If Doc Rivers wasn't in the league, Austin would be playing in Croatia.
No, you know what's crazy,
dude?
When he would come off the bench, sometimes that dude would drop 15 quick.
He was a spark.
He would drop 15 quick buckets.
A spark is inconsistent.
No, I meant like he could play on the LA Sparks.
Oh, that part. That part.
So on this podcast,
Yeah.
we like to do something called polling the fans.
Okay. Yes.
We poll the fans often. Kyle's a master poller.
Sometimes we pull them together, sometimes individually.
Yeah.
Just kind of like what we're feeling that day.
Yeah. Okay. And so this time we polled them specifically about you. So while we were polling them, we had you in mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so they have questions specific.
I even had to remind them sometimes, like I would scream your name out while we were polling, just so they remembered who we were. Yeah. These were for.
I'm gonna let this play out.
Yeah. So they wrote a series of questions.
Yeah.
With you in mind.
Okay.
Okay. So which is more embarrassing? Farting in public as an adult or accidentally calling a teacher mom as a kid?
Calling a teacher mom?
Thanks, mom. I mean, that's cold blooded.
You did that?
That'd be so. That's in high school. You did that?
Dude, you're like an adult.
Adult. Your brain had developed by that point.
Thanks, mom.
Oh my God. Probably farting in public.
Yeah.
Because depending on how I'm eating that week, it's going to determine how many people are going to survive.
Oh, I've been eating Arby's for a week straight.
Oh, you got
You got the meats.
Dude.
You know what's funny about farting? Guys, for guys,
yeah,
we have a logic as to why farts sound and smell the way they do. Mm-hmm. A loud fart means the sound went around the turd. Like
nothing was blocking it from exiting.
No,
or muffling the sound.
It goes around it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's vibrating off the poop.
Yeah, and going out.
Yes.
The ones where you don't hear the sound, but you smell it, that means the air went through the poop. That's why it stinks worse.
This logic is so dumb.
Oh my God.
Do you hear me?
It went through it.
Through the poop is when it because why wouldn't it stink more if it came through the shit?
That's true.
The silent deadly.
When it
yeah.
that's just going. That's like a whiff. It's like it blew
just touched
past it, right?
It touched it.
Still comes out.
Brought a little piece with it.
Yeah.
So but that logic, those are stronger if they're able to go through a solid.
That's why it stinks the worst.
Yeah. Damn.
And then in that case, though, the silent ones are the ones you can't trust.
Yeah.
Because silent ones sometimes carry a little piece.
We don't know how they got out. That's why they're so deadly.
Yeah.
You're like, you oftentimes you shit yourself and you just nobody knew. I saw a video yesterday.
Oh.
You saw the video yesterday?
You sent it to me.
This lady at a grocery store.
Target. She's at Target.
She's at
Clearly
Target.
at
And she's
Target.
checking out, right? She's just sitting there bagging up the stuff. There's a security camera from behind her. She's got a dress on, and you see her shaking her dress. A piece of shit comes down,
hell no.
and then she kicks it underneath the register and just keeps going about
Hell
her
no.
business. She literally
Hell
puts her hand
no.
back there, plops it out,
Hell
and then
no.
just keeps going.
Hell no.
Dude.
She deserved to live in Cleveland.
That's probably where this video took place.
Oh,
I don't know where this video was.
You ever fart and you like waiting so nobody's around, and then you let it go, and then someone come up,
Yes.
but you don't say anything because you like, we're gonna see who gonna flinch first.
Someone's like,
You like,
Man, that's crazy.
and then they look at you like, did you like? is that you? Like, you know, no one knows who to blame.
Well, see, we talked about this once on the podcast. I have a method. You never know it's me, right? And I don't do it in closed spaces. I don't do it in cars. Like I don't fart in my own car. You know, if someone else is in the car.
Oh God, I have left.
I don't.
Bombs, son.
I can't do it because it's rude, and I'm not a rude person. I'm very thoughtful and kind. So what I do is, if I'm in like an airport or a public bathroom and I gotta let one go, you know what I do? Because it carries with you. I pull my pants down right below the cheek, and I.
Yo, you like committing a felony while you farting at the same time.
Yes, I'm exposing myself.
Dude.
So I don't fart at playgrounds because then I gotta put my cheeks out at the playground and I open up my butt.
That's illegal.
I open up my butt
That's
so
illegal.
it doesn't stick. Because people are like, oh, you crop dust and the fart's following you. No, it's not. The fart is slowly coming out of your clothes.
It's sticking to your
It's
pants.
sticking to your linens. Don't be wearing polyester when you fart. You know what I'm saying? That shit stick there and then hold on tight.
Dude.
You describe the physical version of, you know how people buy those things to put their legs up so they can shit to go
The
straight
squatty
down?
potty, yeah.
You just like physically squatty pottied your fart?
Yeah, because I don't want it to like carry on my clothes. Because you ever walk past a person and they kind of smell like shit? Most of the time, they probably have
walking
shit.
around. It'd be just
I be downtown a lot. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I realize now? Those people that are still wearing masks while they're driving their own cars, they don't trust their own farts.
Yeah, they probably got loose taint.
Yeah, loose buttholes.
They've been taking poppers.
God, I thought that was so weird.
Yeah.
You in a car with
By
your mask
yourself.
on?
You ever see that?
Oh,
Like,
man.
who you? Is it you, bitch?
They're trying to prove a point.
Are you the problem?
Yeah, they
They're just farting.
God,
I got a question for you
Yeah.
here. What's something you don't like that makes people look at you crazy when you tell them you don't like it?
Beyonce.
you never said you didn't like Beyonce.
Okay, I didn't say
You
that.
don't like Beyonce?
I mean,
Just the new stuff?
Her new album wasn't my favorite album. But I went to
Listening to
two of her
it.
concerts though. I ain't gonna lie, I definitely went to two of them. One in
I
Houston
don't like
and in LA.
that people like. I mean, I don't like a lot though. Like I don't like anything that everybody like. I don't like Masked Singer. It's fucking dumb. Masked Singer's a dumb fucking show, dude. That's a dumb fucking show. You gonna walk around in a fucking mascot suit and it's karaoke for furries or whatever the fuck this is, and we all sitting at home like, I can't believe how good this is. Are we that unentertained? The Masked Singer is the fucking
The Masked Singer.
the voice.
The one thing I don't like about the Masked Singer is that we've been doing TV in production for long enough.
Yeah.
That show is not for us because when we watch it and they're so shocked.
Oh,
when
yeah, they're faking.
Oh my God, I can't believe it's T-Pain. You're like, you knew it was T-Pain because you saw that nigga backstage.
Yeah.
And you are on the show.
on the show.
I'm like, stop. Why you don't gotta? But they have to because I guess regular Americans out there who are not in the industry truly believe that they don't know.
They're like, oh my God, Dr. Ken Jeong didn't know that was a...
Yeah. Okay. What's a movie that's so good you never want them to fuck it up with a sequel?
Oh man.
Man.
Trading Places.
Shit, I think they were talking about doing that. Honestly.
No, trade.
I
you can't. There aren't a lot of movies that are perfect. Trading Places is a perfect film. That was. They broke the fourth wall. It has so many quotables by everybody. Everybody had their moment to shine. Jamie Lee Curtis had her moment to shine. The two old white guys. Fucking Dan Aykroyd stole some scenes. Even the guy that was the principal in the Breakfast Club, he was in that movie because he was on the train with them or whatever.
I know what you're talking about. I forget.
Yeah, I don't know his name, but I know who you're talking about.
I don't ever want anybody to remake Trading Places. Don't touch Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Don't ever touch Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
I could see that with Timothée Chalamet.
Oh no! Wait, was the question remake or a
Jesus
sequel?
Christ.
Remake or sequel?
What?
The question.
A sequel.
Oh, make a sequel. Okay.
Yeah,
Like a part. Just,
Training Day. I don't want a sequel to Training Day.
They did that, right?
No, they
They
did.
tried to
did
do the TV show. They tried to do the TV show.
with Bill Paxton. Yeah.
that was bad.
Yeah,
Trading Places, man.
This is a hard one because I didn't want them to do I'm happy they did another Matrix, but then because Matrix is my favorite movie of all time, so I was excited to see the following two.
Yeah,
but then when they were like, "Oh, we're coming out with another one," I was excited again. I was like, "Oh,
yeah.
But then when I watched it, it might be the worst movie I've ever seen.
You're talking about 3 or 4?
4.
Oh yeah. Oh,
You know, there's certain movies that are so good that you can't make a sequel to it because you're like, how do you outdo this?
Right.
Like I thought about that when they did a sequel to The Incredibles. Because I was like, Incredibles is a perfect movie. But they waited too long to give us a sequel that our expectations of it was so high and the excitement of finally getting something that we've always wanted, but we're getting it way later than we should have.
Yeah.
It was too much. It was like our expectations for it was too grand. Just like our expectations for the movie Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence.
yeah, Martin Lawrence.
We thought that movie would have everybody on the planet crying at the same time. And when it didn't, because it wasn't a comedy, it was actually a drama.
Right.
But it had its funny moments, right? Because to make it a comedy and make it deliberate, it's too easy. And if it didn't make you feel every emotion, you would have been like, it let us down.
Yeah.
But if you shoot it as a drama and then sprinkle it with comedy, like a Judd Apatow film, now you have a movie.
Yeah, Funny People is one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, great movie.
Good movie, 25 minutes too long.
It was a little long. But I don't mind watching a long movie when it's with actors that I admire.
I get it. I love Adam Sandler, but all that shit with him hanging out with the girl get your ass back down and fucking do
some
the
jokes.
Fuck out of here.
Go do some jokes, nigga.
Yeah.
Stop trying to get your dick sucked.
Yeah, let's go. She's married. Get the fuck on down the street, dog.
Man,
But,
nigga, she married to the director. Nigga.
but no, that Ferris Bueller, Trading Places. If you can leave those two alone, I don't want to see a reboot of any Indiana Jones movies. I don't want to see. I'd leave.
But some of them did well, right? The Indiana Jones sequels.
Well,
I mean, they did.
the
I'm talking about, I don't want
originals.
them to reboot.
The
Like, leave
originals,
that.
yeah.
Like, don't reboot that.
Okay.
Let that be. Like, let something from our childhood not be.
What about Goonies?
Don't remake
Don't
it.
remake. Don't
Leave
remake
it. Leave it as is.
Now, would I like to see a sequel of it? Only if the sequel is what we think it should be, which is the kids going on the same expedition and then they all joining them. That's fluff. That's fun. Do that. Right? But anything else, don't try to re-envision this.
Yeah, you can't remake the 80s. Those movies just have such like their own feel and look to them, and you can't remake it.
No.
They've tried to do that. I'm blanking on movies off the top of my head.
Anchorman 2 shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, that one scene though when all those cameos made me laugh though.
That was
when they go to
showed
war?
up, I said, all right.
When they go to war,
Yeah.
outside.
That war
It
was,
was,
pretty
but
funny.
it
Wasn't Drake
like
in that?
Zoolander 2.
Yeah.
Zoolander 1
Oh,
is
yeah.
unreal. One of the funniest movies.
I don't think I watched
2.
Zoolander 2. I don't think I watched it.
And like, we're not saying, Ben Stiller even said he thought like it just didn't hit. Like it didn't.
some things are just lightning in a bottle.
Yeah.
Like a Ja Rule song.
What about
Let it happen once. Don't keep pounding us in the head with this shit.
Okay, who was your childhood hero?
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy?
Oh, God.
Mine too.
Eddie Murphy is like Bugs Bunny live.
Okay.
Because Bugs Bunny could do any character, any
Oh, yeah.
voice. You know what I mean? He always upstays the bully. He upstays the bad guy. He upstays the guy that was in authority. Like he always pushed the authority. Every Eddie Murphy pushes the authority. In every Beverly Hills Cop, 48 Hours. Like he's the guy that's like, man, fuck your rules, right? He couldn't do anything wrong. Also, it could be argued that Eddie Murphy's stand-up career is indicative to how we look at Andre 3000. We really wish we had more Andre 3000 rap albums.
Yeah.
Because we like, Andre, you be lacing us and then bouncing. And then you come back with a flute.
Yeah.
Make it make sense, dog.
Yeah.
Where's the music?
The flute is Pluto Nash.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like it because it's you.
Oh, I
I
loved
Spy?
it. I loved I Spy.
Kelly
Oh
Robinson.
my God. Get her out of
57-0.
But Eddie Murphy,
Dude, the other day I had a moment. I was driving down Sunset and it had the big billboard of Eddie Murphy's face holding the gun. And it said Axel is back or something like that. I'm not joking. I pulled over and stared at that going, my God, he's still Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
He is still the greatest of all time. Because I'm just watching, I'm just looking at his face, and there's so many thoughts going through my head going, one, motherfucker still look young.
He's our Denzel Washington.
Yes.
If as a comedian, he's my Denzel. Oh my God. I saw all the movies in the theater. Beverly Hills Cop, I saw in the theaters. Beverly Hills Cop 2, 3 wasn't even good. I still saw it in the theater. Nutty Professor in the theater.
Oh yeah.
Harlem Nights in the theater.
Yeah.
Boomerang.
In the theater.
Boomerang is to black people, as far as a comedy goes, as Love Jones is to a romantic comedy for us. Because it's a romantic comedy all together.
Right.
You know what I mean? And once again, you give us Martin Lawrence. You give us fucking David Allen Greer. John Witherspoon in this shit.
Legend.
Chris Rock is in this. Like the movie was perfection. And it was directed by Reginald Hudlin. And Reginald Hudlin gave us House Party. Like Reginald Hudlin is the John Hughes of black rom-com.
Oh yeah, Reggie was my first TV boss.
Would that be accurate?
He was running BET.
Would that be accurate? That Reggie Hudlin is like
John
Hughes for black comedy?
I would say so because he ushered in a group of people that went on to also do a bunch of other shit. Meaning like because House Party was his college thesis project.
Oh
Right.
wow.
So he did that in college.
Like Singleton's Boys in the Hood.
right.
Yeah.
And all those actors went on obviously from House Party to have great careers.
You know how much you had to believe in yourself to believe that a movie about kids throwing a house party is your thesis. That's wild, dude.
And he did it and pulled it
A
off.
party is my thesis. And they look at you like that's just a childish thing to say. But it was so much more than that because it was culture, it was music, it was like
Family.
shit. You got the single dad, you got the kid with the parents. Like it had everything in that. And it gave you a dope ass soundtrack.
Yeah.
And it did things that we did as kids. We all danced at a party. We always trying to sneak out the house.
I didn't dance well at a party. But I was there. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll admit to all the people out there, I don't have much.
I also
rhythm.
didn't like the fact that they made a House Party 2 sequel. Because
With
it wasn't
LeBron?
as good. It wasn't as good. I wasn't even talking about
With
that
Melvin
shit.
Gregg. Shout out Melvin Gregg. I haven't seen that one yet.
Which one?
I missed
The
that
newest
one.
one. The,
The
LeBron
newest
one.
what?
With Anthony Davis, LeBron, Melvin Gregg.
No one saw that.
Space Jam?
No, House Party.
Oh,
Did
you
know
said
the House
LeBron.
Party?
No one saw that. They don't even show that on the plane. Damn. You know how bad your shit got to be to not bore us while we're in the sky?
I want to see it. I still want to see it.
No, you don't.
Bro, there's some dope actors in it.
If you
I
were
wonder what the story
sick
look like.
or we had another pandemic and you didn't have shit to do and you had to choose between do I watch this or do I take my chances going outside, you going to go outside without a mask and lick a fucking cross guard button or something. One of them buttons. And like, oh, I'll do that. I'm not about to watch this fucking House Party movie.
Hey, nigga, come cough in my mouth. Cough. Get my mouth.
Please come cough in my mouth.
No, but shout out to house parties.
Shout out the House Party. That House Party won't be a part of the box set.
I got one more question. Do you have a question?
you got one. I got
Okay.
one.
What everyday task or activity would be most entertaining as an Olympic sport?
Oh man, gymnastics.
That's already an Olympic sport.
What was the question?
What everyday task
Would
or
be an Olympic
activity
sport?
would be fun as an Olympic sport?
Fucking.
I think you can already watch that,
But it's not in the Olympics.
It's not Olympic. You're not getting gold.
dude.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You're not coming in third.
Wow. Who do you think, what country would have the best medals, the most medals?
The French.
Ooh.
They be making love.
Cause they sexual.
Yeah.
Fucking is art for them. They making Picasso pussy.
Or Puerto Ricans.
Yeah.
I feel like the Puerto Rican, but they know how to party, bro.
Any Latin culture woman.
Yeah, any Latin culture, I think.
Yeah.
Because they're so passionate. You know what I'm saying? They got that fire. You know.
You ain't never found somebody like can hate you and desire you at the same time, like within milliseconds.
Yeah.
You're in the upside down with them. I fucking hate you. You made me so sick. Come here, I love you so much.
Bow, bow, bow.
That part.
Okay, now I can't talk this conversation. Now my daughter's running around in the backyard. We gotta scrap this conversation. No.
I think putting on socks after you get out of the shower, that should be an Olympic sport.
Oh yeah,
A timed trial.
a time trial.
You know what should be Olympic? Finding a parking space.
Ooh,
that could
remember
be
they
a
had
good
that
one.
supermarket sweep show? People
Yeah,
who
yeah,
grocery
yeah,
shop
yeah,
quick.
There should be a fucking parking Olympics, son.
I like that one. I would do that.
I would say Barber Olympics.
Barber Olympics.
Because that's like an art though. That's still an art. Because I want to see like, they have those like shows. They have those like hair shows in Atlanta.
yeah.
But I want to see that on an Olympic stage. Like, America would always win. Because like black women do the best hair.
Yeah.
They do the craziest hairstyles.
Lamorne, parking Olympics. Like in New York, Chicago.
Bro, you ever see
San
those
Francisco?
videos of them doing like the parallel park? They're driving at high speed and they just go swat and then land in a spot. That I would see that.
You said it really fast, and I kind of missed it. I thought you said the Parkinson's Olympics. I was like, oh god,
You're really trying to shake things up. This oh my god.
I came in late. I just heard it late out of my bad ear. Sorry.
Oh wow.
The parking Olympics would be fun though.
The parking Olympics.
Oh my God.
That's a pretty good one. But they all have to drive the same car too.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Yeah.
You have to have a controlled environment.
But yeah, in LA, oh my God, trying to find parking.
So in Chicago, so I was looking at this apartment there, right? And they had a lot. Parking, it was a 3-bedroom apartment, but it had one parking space, right? And I was like, well, you got 3 rooms, like wouldn't you have like at least 2 spots maybe? Because that means if you get 3 people living in here, that means somebody got to park on the street.
Oh yeah.
And there's all these signs, tow this, tow. I'm like, that's gonna be crazy, especially all this rent y'all charging. And so they were like, oh no, look in the back. Like in the back, they had all these homes with like different garages. They're like, you can rent spots in other people's garages.
No, man.
I was like, what?
I'm not Airbnb in my garage as a parking lot.
Yeah, what?
Get the fuck out of here.
People charge to rent their garage space.
Just move in, bitch.
That's the last thing I need is my car in your garage. That means, and then I don't have camera footage, so you could be
Yeah.
in my car just beating off.
Yeah, I mean, I was
Why
about to
would
say.
That'd be the thing that they would do in the car.
I got a nice car, bro.
I'm just saying you could combine the parking and fucking Olympics into one event.
That's true. I don't know why it is, but it is.
Is a woman on one hood of the car and a guy on the other hood of the car? And you see how far you can push the cars together before they fuck?
No,
Before the cars touch?
no. You got a couple in the back seat of your car. You got to park the car
While they're fucking?
before completion. And then you get double points. So the people in the back, if they both complete.
You thought about this.
No, I've just done
No.
Yeah.
it. I haven't thought about this. This is the first time this has come
You're
up.
too detailed. The description,
Yeah.
your brain's working too fast to make this happen.
Genius.
Yeah,
Beautiful
genius.
mind.
Well, he
Russell
didn't say there's like a dude fucking the gas tank or something like that. That's
Yeah.
No, but it sounds
'Cause
like
we
some
don't do
shit
that no
Bang
more.
Bros would do.
Bang Bro. Oh, yeah. 100%.
This
We
is
got
a Bang Bros production right here.
I may have seen a tape or two.
well, no, those girls just need a ride.
Yeah, that's true. Those girls are honestly just trying to get home, and they'll
Yeah.
do whatever it takes. For all this cash,
Oh.
all
yeah.
this money that they can
It
make.
is odd though that those vans have no seats in the back.
Yeah, and it's all written like they got like audit like signatures all over the van.
And they got cameras set up already. That's just strange, but
Anyway, I don't judge.
ride's a
people.
ride, dude.
Yeah, if I got to get home, I got to get home, bro.
we got a game we're gonna play.
And then we gonna wrap it. We got
All
a
right.
game. Okay, so you got the game.
The game today, we have some slang that goes all the way back to I don't know how far back, and we are gonna try to guess what each slang word means. And we have not seen these words. We don't
I haven't
know what
seen 'em.
direct. I have the answer on the back, but I'm not.
I swear to God, if nigga is on one of them, everybody getting the prize.
We don't have a game.
All right.
Okay, the first one,
Oh, boy.
mutton shunter.
Mutton shunter.
Yes, that's an H, right? Mutton shunter. What does that mean?
Mutton shunter. And is all American? Ooh.
Mutton shunter.
I would say a lesbian woman.
Oh wait. Are we not all guessing?
Wait, are we all
I'm
good?
guessing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say like a messy person,
A mutton shunter. I could see that.
like a cunty person.
Oh, like messy like that. Like
yeah,
you just do
like
too
a
much.
country. Yeah,
You
a
mess-
cunt. Yeah, like, you know, some people say, "Yeah, cunt."
Yeah, that's an accent though.
Where'd you just go?
Was it Asia?
That was Asian.
What was that?
I don't know.
Do it one more time. Sorry, I'm good at dissecting
Yeah, cunt.
dialects.
Oh, that was pikey.
Paige. Yeah, cunt. Cunt.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time.
That's either
No, I know how-
Japanese or that's either
Yeah,
pikey.
that's one of the kneeses.
Belize.
Belizean.
Mutton. I kind of like what you said, like someone who's messy.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. It is 1880s slang for cops.
Oh,
These mutton shunters won't stop harassing me.
oh,
There's a cop in the 1880s.
Is that before it evolved into motherfuckers won't stop harassing me? Because mutton
be.
shutters.
It could be because I thought.
Had sideburn. Oh,
You know what I thought? Because the reason why I said lesbian women is because I was like, oh, shunt. I thought was like I don't like I'm shunning you, and then dudes be wearing mutton chops, and they be like, I don't want that dude around me. I like women. I like bare butt. I like.
The fact that you had an explanation.
I
for
did.
it
I was
is
trying to
what's
figure out what it
scary.
was.
Okay, next one. Meat mook.
Oh, this is
What is a meat mook?
a meat mook. Oh, this seems racist. A meat mook.
This is like a
I'm
like
gonna say
a,
like a dummy.
a dummy.
Yeah, like somebody
a meat
stupid.
mook.
Like,
Oh, like a meathead type
fucking
character.
meat mook.
Meat
Yeah.
mook.
A creepy dumb fucker.
Meat mook. I would say a meat mook is a
A fat vagina too. It could be a fat vagina.
Oh man, yeah, that could be a fat vagina.
A meat mook, like you be like, yo, did you see that meat mook
Damn,
on that
that
bitch?
chick had a meat mook on
That
her.
bitch got a meat mook on her ass. It's like yams with a meat mook. It's like, look at that
You
meat.
could see the meat mook from the back. That's when you know.
I'm gonna say Meat Mook is an ancestor for Murder Mook, one of the greatest battle rappers of all time.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
No, I'm gonna say it's just like a person who it's like a meat delivery person, like who delivers illegal meats, like a
I
butcher.
think okay. I'm gonna go with it's like a speakeasy for gay guys. Like you gotta meet me at the meat mook.
I can't argue it because it does.
It does sound like that, right?
like,
I
in
hate
Green, like in
women,
Green
but
Book,
it-
like in Green Book when Mahershala Ali was like sneaking out and going to the Meat Mook place.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Ready for the real answer? Old timey slang for hands.
What?
Get
your
your
meat
filthy meat mooks off of me, you mutton
You know
shunter.
what? You know what? Now that I think about it, I have heard meat mooks before.
When?
Why don't you say something?
Frederick Douglass?
In a TV show.
Really?
Oh God, meat mooks. I gotta go remember what movie it was or TV show because meat mooks is a real fucking thing now.
You heard this before. What the
Oh my
fuck?
God, I'm telling you, dude. Ever since I started watching Dark Matter, every shit has been starting to come into focus. I'm inside the box.
Oh shit. Do we have any other ones?
Get your fucking meat mooks off.
Yeah.
Berries.
Berries?
Yeah.
Berries.
I think that means your balls.
Berries. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like berries is yeah.
Small
is
berries.
definitely
That dude got small berries.
Berries.
berries testicle. I'm just because y'all
I think
both
we
said
all
it,
gonna just jump on
Balls?
balls. Yeah.
but I'm gonna go different just because y'all did that.
What are you gonna say?
I'm gonna say it's no, we can't have two police references. I was gonna say they say what do they say? Berries and cherries when the lights go on. Boop. Berries. I'm
What
gonna
are
say
berries?
a pack of Baracks. That's a bunch of niggas.
rocks.
They call them nigga Barry. A bunch of them niggas in there.
A pack of rocks.
Berries. Fuck it. I just go testicles.
Testicles? Nice. 1920s slang for something fun. The Lamorne After podcast is the berries, Jack.
Is the berries?
Is the berries something fun?
Man, we were just
Well, we weren't around
off
in
at
the
this
20s.
game.
But berries sound like it should be balls.
Well, it is called because we said slang from any year, so I thought maybe
Yeah.
it was like new got kicked in the berries. So it was like, Barack's nickname was Barry.
Gas pipes.
Oh, gas pipes? That's your butthole.
I think every answer we've guessed something sexual.
I'm gonna say your throat.
Could also be sexual.
Yep.
Gas pipes. Could this actually just be gas pipe? Like your car gas pipe?
I mean, it could, that's too literal for me. That's why I didn't.
Yeah. Because not like your pipes, like your
vocals.
wind. Yeah, your vocals.
Yeah.
Let's see. Victorian era slang for a gentleman with long legs who wore tight trousers. Check out the gas pipes on Jerry.
There was some stupid ass
They
people.
was dumb as hell, bro.
That was dumb as fuck.
That was so stupid.
What is this, from Bridgerton? What the fuck is this?
These are from all over. These are from all over. All right, last one.
Gas pipes and shit.
Cake eater.
Cake eater.
I'm not touching that.
This one. Oof.
Cake eater?
Ooh, ass eater. Somebody who be eating cake. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it's something to do with the aristocracy and some sort of royal gathering, and no, I'm gonna go with ass eater.
Maronzio, you got one?
Not an ass eater.
No. You're not an ass eater?
No.
Oh.
No to all ass eating
Tell the world out there.
references.
Tell the world out there that how much ass you don't eat.
So much no ass.
It's opposite day.
Oh, damn! You got him.
Got him. Ooh, I burned you cold, brother.
I can't even believe that just happened.
I just brought you back to grade school.
Not expecting it, but I was like, that's childish. But also, it's funny. Cake eater. Somebody who like a woman who takes your money.
Yeah. This is a crazy reference. I remember in Sandlot, he calls the captain of the other team a cake eater when they're like insulting each other back and forth. I don't know exactly what it means, but I'm like a sucker or like something, or I don't know. I just remember him distinctly calling him a cake eater.
In the Sandlot?
Yeah. They're like trading insults and he's like, cake eater.
Now I gotta go back and watch Sandlot.
So maybe someone
It's
who
okay. Maybe like
eats
maybe like a hefty gentleman.
like a fat kid.
Yeah.
1920 slang for a guy who's a ladies' man.
I was close.
The hosts on the Lamorne After podcast are real cake eaters.
That's close.
Yo.
Hey, I
Facts.
didn't, Meg Thee Stallion walked in here right now. Let them eat cake. It's my birthday. I'm blowing them candles out. Da.
Oh God.
Meg Thee Stallion. What's happening?
Oh my God. I like that game. That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Well, first of all, tell the people out there where they can find you, social media,
Just
all that stuff.
My first and last name at everything at Maronzio Vance, wherever except for Snapchat.
We're gonna do some more shows together, man.
I told you. What we
This
should
dude
do.
here, he headlines all of our shows so far. We've done a couple. It's sold out both. He crushed it. And fun fact, this dude right here is a sculptor of jokes. This man took a story. I told this man a 30-second story, and this man turned it into 20 minutes of material. This man is a genius. This man is a guru, ladies and gentlemen, and I will be picking your brain religiously.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yes.
I gotta keep your attention though.
Yeah.
Like, cause you get distracted.
Yeah, man. Cake. Nigga love cake.
We cake eaters, dude.
I'm like, Lamorne, we just focus. Like,
New Meg Thee Stallion dropped.
Ooh.
cake.
Look at meat mooks on that chick.
Let me get my meat mooks on now.
Well, folks, we love you. Please, as always, like, subscribe, turn your notification bell on. Go ahead and give this man a follow here.
Hello.
Please, if you got any questions, ask him. Send all your cake pictures to his DMs. If you're a lady in a relationship and you're wondering how to get out of it, hit this man. If you're a man wondering how to slowly get out of a relationship, hit this man up.
Oh, that's what the stand-up is about. That's the whole step right there.
Oh, yeah.
My whole stand-up set is about how you can be in a relationship and don't know how to get out of it, and all the things that you do when you just don't know how to say, I don't want to be here.
It is brilliant. It is brilliant, my friend.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having
Thanks
me.
for coming, dude.
Thanks for coming.
This is nice.